look forward to getting here and watching the film and cleaning up some things and taking some things out. That's always the most excitement I have is getting rid of stuff. You know, everybody has great ideas, but then you put it on film and, you know, you kind of figure out what you like and what you don't. So look forward to that. Kids had good attitudes and got to clean up a few things, as always. But real pleased with their preparation thus far and the way they're handling. Probably this is their first game of this magnitude for, I guess, everybody in this building. So I'm pleased thus far.
You mentioned yesterday that you have to guard against putting in too much. Why is there a temptation there? I mean,
well, there's a temptation of that every week.
Is there?
Well, yeah, you watch so much film, you know, and you watch, 500 snaps of a team, and throughout that 500 snaps, the chances are somebody got something right, and if it looks good, you want to try it, or you think, but you got to get them to play the same defense they did against that play, and we as coaches sometimes think a little too much of ourselves and think we can get that look, and do it. So you got to work it during the week, and then you work it, and you get back in tonight and say, no, that ain't flying. So, but that it's that, and then we got a lot of good ideas of stuff we already do, but you can't get to it all. It's impossible, and you want to play fast, you want to play physical, and you want to execute, and if they beat you on a given play or in the game, you want it to be because they beat you, and schematically we weren't confused and weren't doing something properly that wasn't good against their looks. So,
Coach, how many plays do you think would be ideal to run in the game offensively?
I always like to be in the 80s, and we've gotten higher than that before, but there's some give and take to that. You certainly don't want your defense on the field. If you're going 90-something plays and they're quick drives, you don't want them having to defend a team like Alabama any more than they have to. So there's some give and take with that. We really hadn't gone fast this year too much, and we had two games where we really definitely quit going even our middle tempo in the third quarter. So I'm not sure exactly what we're averaging right now, but I bet it's probably around 80 or so.
How much has Simquest been able to do this week?
He went today, so I did not see all their team stuff. I know he went through the endo periods, and he was going to try it today, but we weren't going to push him too hard. But he'll try to go.
Is Derek Jones back at cornerback this week?
Yeah, but we're getting ready to face some pretty good receivers the next few weeks, and he'll have one package offensively, but primarily he's been in all the defensive meetings and in their endo and primarily with them the entire time. But just a depth issue. I think he'll be back. Once we get the guys back, I think he'll be a receiver full time in spring. But we need him over there right now.
You tried him at safety some last year, didn't you?
Well, it was just some inverted coverage. It wasn't a safety. It was more just we played some invert stuff in that LSU game is probably what you're referring to. But he was still that was our corners that were learning that.
So you don't foresee him with Anthony leaving as a
no.
possible safety?
He'll play corner, and then if we have to move a guy to safety, it'll either be Clifford or Hilton who have a better understanding of that.
You've given your history in the state and everything. I know it's big picture and you're trying to focus on this game, but what's the excitement level of having a game like this coming to Oxford?
Yeah, I said today on one of the shows I was on that, being born and raised here and thinking, I think I understand the Mississippi people pretty well and their passion for their teams that are in this state, and, for them to get to experience, a day like is coming Saturday is very rewarding for those of us that are somewhat involved in helping bring that here, and also, of course, to get our university seen nationally, and the Grove and all the pageantry that we have here. We think it's a unique place, and the college football eyes will be on us Saturday, and So not only do the people that have loved this place for so long get to experience it, we also get to show the nation something they may not quite understand. So it's an exciting time.